Marines outside the base so he can go inside as he gets his hive up. And actually has some drones that are inactive, kind of idle drones, not really he wants to be doing. Take some turret hits there. 4th racks up now for Bogus, so he puts on his factory. Look interesting to see whether he's actually going to go for some tanks or transition to SK Terran. I think this might be actually going for more of an SK Terran-esque build. I saw another Mutalisk there die. But he really wants to do some damage to those Medic Marines. Those Medic Marines number are being allowed to come up. Far too many Medic Marines are being allowed to be built without really doing anything to him. Hive almost on the way. 3rd gas is ready at the lower left hand. Meanwhile, he's going to start mining that. Look forward to see what he transitions to. Losing another Muta as he picks off only, what was that, one single Marine, I think. Overall, doesn't do that much damage. Bogus doesn't have that large army. He's meanwhile building up a second clump of Medic Marines. Kwanro, meanwhile, has some Zerglings on the ground to help support. Go. Ooh, Zerglings ran in, took some fire, but then instantly ran back. The Medic Marines stimming down. They have weapons. One now are going to go for the low left-hand position, and we're going to see whether Kwanro has enough to defend. He is building Mutas there. He has those few Zerglings. Doesn't want to have to build a sunken colony. I think if he micros this properly, he is going to be able to hold this back, but he has to be careful what he does overall. Still don't see another tech building coming up from him yet. We're going to see whether he goes for the early Defiler, and scans going off for Bogus as he tries to spot that tech coming up. Medic Marine still engaging this Mutalisk. I think he picked off all those Zerglings. Don't see the Zerglings anywhere on the ground. Mutalisk just desperately trying to hold him back. No creep colonies yet, just waiting for more Mutalisk coming into this lower left-hand base to reinforce. His Mutalisk just desperately trying to fight those Marines back. Very large number of Marines being reinforced by Bogus here. One being picked off here and there. So Kwanro at the very least showing some very beautiful Mutalisk micro. Getting some damage done to his own Mutalisk, but still holding those Medic Marines number back. Reinforcing his own Mutalisk number. And picking off even more Marines, taking some damage. But finally, he is going to be able to clean this up. I feel only 4 Marines left alive. No, doesn't manage quite to pick them off because those medics really desperately trying to heal those. Now the Marines have been split off to allow the medics and one single Marine to run back to the safety of more reinforcements. And the Mutalisk is trying to pick off as many medics. Going to manage to pick off several medics. That's going to be critical right there. Not really going to help him here. A lot of damage being done to him. The phone ring in the background. I apologize about that. That was not supposed to happen. Great Spire going up. Greater Spire on the way for Kwanro. So he's already planning his next move as we watch the starport come up for Bogus. Kwanro still picking off Segmentic Marines with his Mutalisks. Gonna wait for his Greater Spire. We're gonna see what he managed to do with those. Oh, losing on the Mutalisks there. We're gonna see what he manages to do when he has those Guardians come up. Stupid phone still ringing in the background. He's doing something here. Kwanro desperately holding on, still holding on to 3 bases, not managed to do any sort of real heavy damage. At the moment, he's just kind of trying to fight off these Medic Marines with these Mutalisks and not really managing to do it. Oh, losing yet more Mutalisks, taking some heavy damage. Your Medic Marines fighting these Mutalisks just tooth and nail. Gonna go in and try to engage fully. More Mutalisks coming in from the back. We're gonna see if we have enough numbers for this. I think he does. Yes, he is gonna finish off this entire troop. Took some heavy damage. More Marines coming in with no medic support and gonna force Kwanro back. He's actually gonna engage those with no medic support. They're gonna be easy pickings for those Mutalisks. Bogus kind of running in a little bit. That's actually kind of interesting that he ran in and didn't actually manage to do much at all. And have one single cocoon for the moment floating up. For more cocoons, just getting those Guardians ready so he can range that natural expansion. Wraiths! Oh, Wraiths going. 3 starport, 3-port Wraith coming up. Never mind any sort of science falls. He's going to go for 3-port Wraith to try to engage these. And especially if he gets cloaked for this, it could be very effective. Kwanro doesn't have speed on his overlords yet. He has his first Guardian out. But he has to be very careful how he engages. He's going to have to be forced to engage over this ridge. And just trying to engage from a distance. Getting some shots off. Has those Guardians in play. Forcing those Medic Marines back. But he has to be very careful not to allow them to come close to the Guardians. Weapons 1, Armor 1 upgrades on those Medic Marines. They're actually going to move out a little bit off the map, off the natural expansion. Overlords, meanwhile, just slowly inching in. So I don't know if Kwanro spotted this or not, but there are a lot of Wraiths being ready for Bogus now to counterattack these Guardians. And I think soon enough is going to be a time. And he's going to try to take in the Comsat station alongside turrets alongside that refinery from range. Going to take down the second gas now, take down a Comsat station alongside. Wondering whether he's actually going to transition to lurker support as he does this. Medic Marines trying to just engage the Mutalisks in the middle. They're just being forced nowhere. Bogus has absolutely no force to engage. He does have those Wraiths just building up more Medic Marine forces from those barracks. Meanwhile, Kwanro just desperately trying to control those Mutalisks against those Medic Marines. Probably going to finish them off. Wraiths finally coming to by picking off all the Guardians in only a few shots. The Cocoons as well. Oh, man. Look at that clutch Wraith play. No Scourge anywhere in play for Kwanro. I'm still going to morph in even more Guardians. But overall, man, look at those Wraiths just come out of nowhere, swoop in and pick off every single Guardian. And right now, a lot of Marine forces. Kwanro's lucky in that he has that little ground where no ground forces can come in, so he's going to change his kind of micro his forces around and keep those cocoons in there. But those Marine forces are rather large numbered at the moment. He has to be very careful how he uses his Guardians, especially if Bogus comes in yet again with all of those Wraiths and engage. He has a few more Guardians now. He has to be very careful. Wraith's going to come in yet again, going to pick off the Guardians. Oh, man. Going to engage. Guardians are going to go down. Some of the Wraiths going down alongside, but picking off every single Guardian as Medic Marines come in, engaging those mutas from a distance. Kwanro keeping up the muta count at this point. Don't know if that's really smart. He might want to do some sort of tactics. He's still trying to keep getting those Guardians in there. Some lurkers and defilers or something would be beautiful right now. He's still on 3 bases. Don't know if he can really afford that with the tech decisions that he's made. And now the raids are going to come in. Oh, man. Going to engage all these cocoons, pick off all these cocoons, wondering whether they're actually going to pick off the overlords alongside. But now Bogus has penetrated the lower left-hand position. Going to have a lot of Medic Marines. He's going to be able to take on this expansion. No problem. Kwanro engaging them with only a very small mutas number. He's in a very horrible position. Bogus looking calm and collected, while Kwanro's pursing his lips going, oh, man, how the hell did this happen? But yeah, Kwanro at this point losing his third. Bogus still mining off 2 bases. He's not going to expand right away. Probably going to expand as soon as the position opens up for him. But with that, he has map superiority at the moment. Map control, has those Medic Marines running all over the place, has those Wraiths, which is not as many to support. But since, okay, never mind what I said, is rebuilt his huge Wraith fleet. And since there are no, it doesn't need science levels whatsoever, since there are no lurkers or defilers out in the field for Kwanro. He hasn't teched up at all. I haven't even seen a dent from him. So he's going to GG right there with pursed lips. Bogus putting up a great game, showing his TVZ skills, kind of a sniper there, and man, he's got to be looking pretty happy, while Kwanro looking dejected there, like how the hell did that happen? So he's gonna go back, rethink things a little bit for next week, which for me is now this week. But we're gonna see what happens overall. Kwanro's gonna have to rethink things completely there. You can tell by the look on his face, like, okay, I have to figure out this guy's good. I have to figure out how to take him down next time. He might want to stick to his good old aggression. But Bogus definitely putting on a good display. So look forward to seeing much more of these games, whether they bring in any interesting surprises. So GG guys, wrenching out. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed.